and welcome to Your Coaching Journey, a podcast for doctors about coaching. Whether you're a coaching doctor, a doctor who is learning to coach, or a doctor who would like to build coaching into your professional life, then this is the podcast for you.
Hello, I'm Tom Dillon, and with me today is my co-host and business partner, Helen Leathers. Hi Helen, how are you doing today?
Hi Tom, I'm great, thank you. How are you?
I'm feeling good. I'm very excited about us finally getting to do our podcast together. It's been a long time percolating, so now we're finally releasing our first episode to the world. So that feels really good. So we might as well get started. So what are we going to be talking about today, Helen?
Well, Tom, today we're going to be introducing our intentions for this podcast, talking a little bit about the way we work with doctors through your coaching journey, and also introducing ourselves.
Wonderful. So let's start with our intentions for the podcast. What would you like to let listeners know about what they can expect from the podcast over the weeks?
Okay, as for our intentions for the podcast, we intend to show up every week on a Friday to talk about coaching. We'll explore different coaching approaches, take a look at some of our favourite coaching tools, we all have them, discuss topics that coaches might bring to the coaching room, and challenge some of the common beliefs about coaching. So that's going to be interesting.
That will be very interesting. And we'll also be interviewing coaching doctors and exploring how they're using coaching in their careers. And we're also going to have a question and answer session where you can put your questions to us and we'll give you our thoughts and the benefits of our experience. So that's what you can expect from us from the podcast. In terms of what we do within our business, your coaching journey, how would you best describe that, Helen?
Well, we provide coach training and support for doctors, fundamentally. Doctors who are learning to coach, doctors already engaged in coaching in some way, and doctors who have an interest in learning to coach and are finding out more about it. So within our roles, we offer coach training, assessment of coaching, coach mentoring, supervision, accreditation support, business support. So if you're a doctor thinking, I'd quite like to get into coaching, but what do I know about the business side of it? We've got that covered. And CPD opportunities such as coaching workshops and practice coaching opportunities as well.
And we also organise coaching conferences and happen to have a doctors coaching conference coming up later this month. So that's very exciting, bringing lots of coaches that we've met online. We're bringing them together face to face for a live conference, which is very exciting. So let's introduce ourselves. Helen, what would you care to tell everyone about yourself?
Well, I'm a women's empowerment and confidence coach, and I've been doing that for over 7 years now. I'm an accredited coach with the Association for Coaching, and I'm also on their panel of assessors for accreditation applications. I've also been a trainer, facilitator and speaker for more years than I care to remember, and I've run a variety of workshops and training courses over that time for individuals, for teams and for organisations. For the last 2 years, I've been delivering accredited coach training, teaching coaching skills and helping coaches to go out and work with clients, coaching confidently and making their difference in the world. I absolutely love both training and coaching for completely different reasons. I love the transformations that my coaching clients and students experience, and I love discovering new things and then sharing that information and insights. So I guess this podcast is a perfect vehicle for that, really. So over to you. It's your turn to tell the listeners about yourself, Tom.
So I'm a transformational coach and I've been coaching for over 14 years now. And for the last 10 of those years, I've been training coaches. And in the last 2 years, I've been focusing on training doctors to coach and have been running the Doctors Transformational Coaching Diploma. So this is an accredited training program that takes a small cohort of doctors from wondering what this coaching malarkey is all about through to having the confidence and the competence to hold coaching conversations and to feel comfortable in the coaching space. I'm still a very active coach and love being in the coaching room, so having those great one-to-one transformational coaching conversations. I also love being in the training room, working with doctors and seeing them transform into confident coaches. Now, I say in the training room, most of that now is online. So we run online courses, which works really well for us. So we're very much hoping to offer all our listeners additional support in developing their thinking around coaching and helping them to continue on their coaching journey. So that's me, and I think that's probably enough for our first podcast.
Thank you, Tom. Next time on the podcast, we'll be talking about the person-centred approach to coaching, which underpins the way that probably most coaches go about engaging in coaching, even if they've never heard of the person-centred approach. So you'll probably listen and think, oh, yes, I do that. All will become clear during our conversation, so make sure that you listen in next time or subscribe now so that you never miss an episode.
So for now, we'll say au revoir, have a great week, and coach well. Thank you, Helen. Bye for now.
Bye.
This has been a MonkeyPants Productions podcast.